Hello everyone and welcome to a new advanced English conversation. Today's conversation revolves around this common idiom, keeping up with the Joneses. Now let's break this phrase down. Keep up with someone means to try to be at the same pace or the same level as someone else. Joneses are the people who live next door to us, our neighbors, our friends. Now, uh, let's combine the phrase. Keep up with the Joneses means to try to emulate the neighbors, to try to emulate their lifestyle, to try to have the same items as they have, to try always to compare ourselves to them. Look, for example, they are happily married, they have talented kids, their kids are successful, they are always getting A's at school, they have a lot of items, a lot of money, a fancy car, and new phones, new laptops. And this comparison actually is very negative phenomenon. Why? Because the person who looks at what the others have are never satisfied. They will feel dissatisfied with their lives. They will feel inferior. They will feel inadequate. And people actually do not respect us for what we have. People who love us will respect us for who we are, not for what we have. And trying to keep up with the Joneses is really negative, is really destructive, and we should try to avoid this by all means. Let's move on to the dialogue. Steve, why don't you mind your own business and quit keeping up with the Joneses? Tom, it's my wife. She keeps moaning and squawking about money. Not until I sold our flat and bought a classy car could she calm down a little. Steve, that's a financial suicide. Some people are bound to learn it the hard way. I can't stand hearing such nonsense. Tom, I have tried hard to point out that we are different, but to no avail. She is a jealous woman. Well, isn't she your sister? Why don't you talk her round? Steve, what? Sure. It's getting overcast. I must dash out. Vocabulary. Mind your own business. To concern oneself only with what is of interest to oneself and not interfere in the affairs of others. Keep up with the Joneses. Try to equal your neighbor's lifestyle. Moan, to complain. Squawk, to complain. To be bound to do something. Be certain or destined to do something. Learn something the hard way. To discover what you need to know through experience or by making mistakes. Can't stand, to hate, dislike. Point out, to explain or to tell someone something. To no avail, without success. Talk someone round, to convince, to persuade. Overcast, of the sky or weather, marked by a covering of gray cloud, dull. Thank you for watching and see you in another new advanced English conversation.